It is still trending. Richard Jefferson, after this game, and this is an entirely different conversation from the foul calls, tweeted, Giannis might be a Pippen. There, I said it. He needs his Jordan. So, Richard, go ahead. The floor is yours. Explain exactly what you mean when you say that.
Now, for all the people that think that I'm disrespecting whether it's Pippen or Giannis, look, Giannis is a monster. Giannis is far better than I ever was. So let me get all of this out. What I am saying is that, okay, maybe people are like, no, he's Jordan and he needs a Pippen. Look, Jordan was the one taking the shots, making the free throws at the last minute of the game. All of the highlights, the decision making, that's what he needs, right? That's the issue right now. He's not a great free throw shooter yet. And before everyone starts going crazy, it's like LeBron James was called that also. Look, the biggest shot I've ever been a part of, LeBron James, a 4-time MVP, was on the court, and you know who had the ball? Kyrie Irving, because that's what Kyrie Irving does. He is a late game assassin. And LeBron James can make those shots. I'm not saying that Giannis needs to be out of the game, but ultimately he's not in a position yet where you can give him the ball and he can go make the free throws or make the shot or make the pass. Look at Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is a late game assassin. Look at what happened when he left multiple teams. Look at where Miami is right now. Giannis is a great, outstanding player, but he is not there yet. He needs someone that can be a late game assassin in order for them to win a championship. I'm not saying that this series is over. I'm not saying that they can't win it this year, but ultimately for Giannis to really get to that level, he needs a pairing that matches areas where he struggles. And the areas that he struggles currently are free throws and jump shooting, which all of us know you need to win a championship. Even with Shaq, I played against Shaq and Kobe in the finals. Shaq was the 44-minute man. Kobe was the last 4 minutes of that 48-minute game. That's what he needs. It doesn't mean that he's not an MVP. Doesn't mean that he's not going to have multiple MVPs. But right now, that's the area he's lacking. That's the area he needs the most help.
I am 100% buying it. I'm also enjoying the smile on D. Wood's face. He loves being a part of this conversation. What did you think of Richard's tweet, Damian Woody?
I think he's right on point. I think when you look at Giannis's game, what you see is that these teams are just packing the paint because they no one is afraid of Giannis scoring from the outside, and he's a liability at the free throw line. So late in the game, yeah, I mean he's predictable in what he's going to do. He's going to try to drive down, plow his way down, and get to the bucket or kick it out to one of the guys that's posted around the 3-point line. So he needs to continue to develop his game. He's still young, so I still think he has room to ascend, but I do think he needs another superstar in Milwaukee.
What do you think, Coach Fez?
I agree with these guys, but I do think we're looking at it in the wrong lens. Different position. I think we got to look at Giannis more as what he is. He's a power forward. He needs a point guard with him. If you look at the great power forwards that's played in the finals in recent history, the Karl Malones, the Tim Duncans, they all had a Hall of Fame point guard with them. And so I do agree with Richard to some extent, but I don't think that means that player is going to be better than Giannis for their team night in, night out. Giannis may still be the Jordan. I just think the fit needs to be something different, which is a playmaking shooter that can get Giannis easy baskets and that can also do what Richard said and take big shots late in games and things like that.
See, I think go ahead, Richard.
And really quickly, Greeny, when I say Pippen, it's a term. It's not a literal term. Like Scottie Pippen is a legend. He was my hero. If I was 16 years old right now, Giannis would be my hero. So it's a term. It's not like there's always the Batman and the Robin, the Jordan and the Pippen. It is a term. That means he just needs that late game assassin until he's ready to become the late game assassin.
See, exactly. People will look at the word Pippen and they will assume what you mean is he needs to be the second best player on a championship team.
No,
and to use the example, I know
there's not a second best player.
Clearly, but I know that's how people are interpreting it who are losing their minds over it. And you just pointed out the 2016 championship, Kyrie Irving is the one who makes the shot, but LeBron James is the Batman on that team. He's the best player on that team, but you need someone else who can have the ball in his hands at the end of the game and create his own shot. I feel like that's what you're saying.
Yeah. Hey,
yes,
Greeny, can I jump in here too?
Go ahead, Coach Fitz. Go ahead.
RJ, just something to think about this too. I think we should be talking more about Eric Bledsoe and Chris Middleton And can they rise their game up to the level of a Pippen to help Giannis become the player that he can be? Because right now, I think that's the thing that we got to be looking at in the moment to try to get them to win this series. One or both of those guys are going to have to really explode and play on a higher level.
That seems like a good place to go. Richard, do you believe that they can come back and win this series? And if they're going to, who has to be that guy?
Well, and look, Giannis has to continue doing everything that he's done. When you, like Coach says, you need those other guys to step up. I'm not asking or criticizing Giannis for his performance. He's going to get better from the free throw line. He's going to be a better jump shooter, and I still believe that he can do it in Milwaukee. I'm not one of those people that's advocating for him to leave Milwaukee and go to a large market. Stay in Milwaukee. You have a great team. You have a great coach. You have a great fan base. I believe that they can come back, but it is going to be very, very difficult because those Miami Heat shooters and the way they are playing is elite right now.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.